Vending right at Schonert, who's staying in. Doring in for Dorling. That's off of the block for Mason Doring to Diamond Dorling. Richardhausen Jr. right at Jeffries. Zimmerman's going to fire it for Vending. Up Richardhausen Jr. Oh! Vending and Jeffries both let it go. That happened to York, remember? A little bit of deja vu for both teams on that one, but in reverse. As Richardhausen Jr. will serve. Zimmerman blocked the net by Coe. Did end up muscling it through. Doring! Oh my goodness! Mason Doring!
The lefty.
Slicked the hair back, Doring. That looked clean. 3-0 York with that one. That ball right at Jeffries. Zimmerman's gonna fire it. Blocking the net!
Doring again!
Mitrovic got blocked. Said one, only needed one. Mason Doring.
What a play there by Mason Doring, saying no, 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 no. And what an impact that the backup setter is making her early in this fourth set.
The first-year setter with some stellar play to begin this fourth set. Richardhausen Jr. right at looked to be the libero, and that will get down for Tompkins.
Some sort of violation, and it went the way of the Gales.
Jeffries plays it up for McBride, who just pokes it and can't poke it over. He couldn't break the invisible barrier. As now Mason Doring will serve. Now this is similar to how Queen started the third set especially, but even the second set. That fell in favor of the away side. Doring right at Mitrovic. Zimmerman for Tompkins. That's blocked by Coda, but Cope just gets that one over. Up Mitrovic. Up Venning. It'll be pushed over there by McBride through the block. Doring. Kemp fires for Coda. Block the net. Just gets over. Zimmerman.
A little bit of confusion
Mitrovic
there.
off of the block there. It's Kemp. The attack there by McBride. Doring's going to fire it for Schonert. Blocked up by Kemp. Doring. Back again for Schonert. Blocked again. Kemp. Doring fires the LA for Coda. And down for Dennis Coda.
Schonert got blocked twice, so Doring went to the dominator, and he made no mistake.
That ball right at Coe. Doring for Dorling. Diamond Dorling looking shiny tonight. 12-3 in favor of York as now Dennis Coda will serve. Rotating in the middle is Richardhausen Jr. No libero on the York side of the floor. As Venning puts that one right at Schonert. Doring fires Hausen, poked it down for
What a play by
Richardhausen Jr.
Richardhausen Jr. What a cheeky play.
Coe puts that one right at Mitrovic. Jeffries puts it up. Free ball over by McBride. Schonert, Doring, Coe poked it up Jeffries. Schonert there. Doring for Coda, right down the line. From the Marianas Trench. Hall, right at Schonert. Doring, Coda, block, Doring. Kemp's gonna set it now for Dorling, up. Coe's got a fire now for Schonert, off of the block again. Doring, Schonert, down for Schonert.
And what a big time set there from York.
I have a little fist fight with my chair there for a second. Hausen Jr. puts that one right at McBride. Zimmerman fires for Vending through the block, up Dorling. Doring gets it up, and Schonert will not get it over. Jumping out of the way. As now Mason Doring will serve. And I got to come up with a nickname for this first year. I got to come up with a couple more nicknames. I think Hoffman's got to get one. Kemp's got to get one. Kingpin's already got his, so I think Doring may be next. That ball right at McBride. Zimmerman fires for Venning, blocked. Up Zimmerman. Set now by McBride for, that looked to be Mitrovic. Up Kemp, up Coe, and free ball over by Doring. What defense by York, off of the block by Queens. Zimmerman fires, Venning, down for Reed Venning. Coe will now serve. Coe just over, and that's going to be up, and away there by Queens. Kemp, Doring for Coe! From Keel, from Peel, from Steele, comes the knockout, Alex Coe. As Mitrovic will serve, that ball up by Schonert. Doring will settle under it for Dorling, off of the block, and it's point for York. Set up for tomorrow, but obviously we'll talk about player of the game for York before we go. A couple players you can pick. Obviously the result doesn't fall their way, but still a good performance, you'd say, across the board.
And even though, first of all, even though that kind of fifth set ended on a little bit of a sour note, York could have laid down after that third set. What do? Come back with an absolutely dominant fourth set, and they are going to. And this is one of those games in which they can learn from. I'm going to go away from the grain a little bit here for our player of the game.
Okay, go ahead.
Mason Doring.
I mean, he's got a shout. That's a fair point. Now, do you want to explain why?
And in that, because when he filled in for Aiden Labossiere in that fourth set, he had a kill. He had a great assist to Dorling, had a kill, and then had a booming block. That kind of just set the tone for that fourth set in general, and really spearheaded a York offense that easily had their best performance in that fourth set. So it's got to be him for me.